The CaNDy HuT. Hello, dear children. I'm Aakriti, Queen of Words. It's time for a story now. So let's open the storybook and start with the story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful hut on top of the mountain made up of candies. Everyone called it the CaNDy HuT. It was made up of all kinds of delicious candies like orange, chocolate, strawberry, mango, and many more. There was a village below the mountain. The children of the village used to go to the school in the morning and climb up the mountain to eat candies from the CaNDy HuT in the evening. This continued for many months, and all the children loved the tasty candies. The magical thing about the CaNDy HuT was that all the candies which were eaten by the kids used to grow back. For example, if a child ate the orange candy, then it used to grow back in that same place. One day, a girl named Sophia gathered all the children together in the CaNDy HuT and told them, there are new classes of learn how to make candy starting from tomorrow evening in the hut. Let's join these classes. Really? Asked Marco. Tina then asked, but who is organizing these classes? Well, Mr. Tom, the head of our village, is organizing these classes. He will be paying the teacher from our village funds. Yay! Cheered all the children. Then Devin asked curiously, but who will teach us? I don't know yet. Mr. Tom has said that it is a surprise. We will only get to know tomorrow evening, replied Sophia. Next evening, all the children went for the candy making class in the CaNDy HuT and were very excited to know who their teacher was. I don't believe that I will be learning how to make candies, said Marco excitedly. Tina then added, I can't wait to see who our teacher is. Soon the door of the hut opened, and a beautiful lady, wearing a brown coat and a black jeans, came inside with a register and said, hello, dear kids. I'm Miss CaNDy, and I will take your candy making classes. Good evening, Miss CaNDy, all the kids said as they all gathered around the table. She marked the attendance, took out a candy making machine from the cupboard, and started to teach them how to make different kinds of candies. Oh, you small kids, lucky that you're getting to learn how to make candies, she said as all the kids smiled. All the kids had been given small machines to make their candies. Sophia made a mango candy, Marco made a strawberry candy, Devin made a chocolate candy, and Tina made an orange candy. Beautiful. Now, all of you take these candies with you to your homes and show them to your families, Miss CaNDy said as she cleaned the machine and kept it back in the cupboard. All the kids cleaned their machines too and kept them in their places. Bye, Miss CaNDy, all the kids said as they left the CaNDy HuT. We made a candy, a beautiful candy, all the kids sang while going back to their homes. One day, after the candy making class, the kids decided to stay back in the CaNDy HuT to play. The next day was a Sunday, and so they could return home a bit late. Well, I have to go back home. My uncle and aunt are coming for dinner, one of them said. Another kid said, even I cannot stay back. My mother has strictly said that I need to return home by 7 p.m. If I don't go back, my parents will be very angry. Oh, so now it's just going to be Marco, Tina, Devin, and me, said Sophia as the rest of the children returned back home. Now it was just four of them in the beautiful candy hut, playing, laughing, singing songs, and eating candies from the hut. Suddenly, while they were playing, a severe storm came. It was raining heavily, the wind was blowing hard, and the sky became dark. Oh God, how will we go back to our homes now? Devin asked, looking outside the window. All four of them looked at each other sadly and decided to wait in the hut till the storm finished. Sophia and Devin sat down. Marco started to count the number of mango candies in the hut, while Tina leaned on the wall which had a modern painting placed on it. Suddenly, the wall painting fell down as her head touched it, and as she picked up the painting to put it back on the wall, you won't believe what happened next. Can you guess? Just try. She was surprised to see a bright red button on the wall, which was earlier hidden behind the painting. She kept the painting down and said, Hey friends, look, there is a red button here. Come, see this. Sophia, Marco, and Devin went towards her and were amazed to see the red button. I so wish that this is a fairy tale which will take me to the Candy's kingdom, Sophia said excitedly. You never know, it may come true, replied Marco as he smiled. Devin then said, I wonder what could be the purpose behind this button? There is surely something which we don't know about. I think this button is the latest wall decoration. Well, we cannot just stand and keep guessing, as it is that we cannot return to our homes due to the storm. Are you ready for an adventure? Asked Sophia, looking at them. No, Sophia, we should leave this button alone. What if some ghost comes out by pressing it? He will kill all of us, said Devin as he took a step back. Tina added, and what if there is a zoo behind it and a lion comes out and eats us? You both have gone mad. You don't need to be scared when I'm there with you. I am strong enough to fight a ghost or a lion, replied Sophia with a big smile. Well, I think Sophia is right. We should at least press the button and see what is in there, said Marco. And there, Tina pressed that red button before they all could say anything else. A bright red light came from the button and an alarm started to ring. Phew! 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 Blew the alarm, and to everyone's surprise, a door opened as the wall went towards the left, and it was all empty in front of them. Now only God can save us. I don't have the strength to look at what is down there, said Devin as he choked out of fear and hid behind Marco. Sophia looked down and saw that some pink stairs were going down. Hey friends, it's time for an adventure, she exclaimed with joy. Think once again, Sophia. We can still return back, said Devin as they all started to enter the door. Follow me, friends, said Sophia as Marco and Tina followed her. Devin was behind them. Sophia went ahead and stepped down on the first step. Tina and Devin held each other's hands and followed Marco, who was on the second number. Devin could not believe that they were going ahead. He prayed to God to protect all of them and with big eyes tiptoed with them. There were golden lights on the way down through the staircase. Soon they came down the stairs, and what they saw in front of them made them all exclaim, "Wow! I don't believe this," said Marco. Tina added, "This is beautiful." "I had guessed it right. We have entered a fairy tale," said Sophia happily. Devin stood emotionless, fear showing clearly on his face. There was a big candy factory there, with some people making various kinds of candies in big machines. It was a beautiful factory, and all the workers were busy doing their jobs. The air was filled with lovely scent of various candies. All four of them were standing still, just staring in front of them as they could not believe that they had just entered a candy factory that functions inside the ground. They were astonished. They looked at each other, and Devin said, "Thank God, there is no lion or a ghost. I don't believe my eyes. This is going to be a lifetime adventure," added Marco. Before they could say anything else, a roller coaster track started to form before them. And what was magical was that it formed both on the floor and in the sky. It was huge. "I can't see more magic. My heart is paining," Devin said as he saw the track forming in front of them. All of them laughed, looking at him. He grinned. Soon a roller coaster ride came in front of them with four empty seats. "Roller coaster ride!" exclaimed Sophia excitedly. "Looks like so. But who is driving it?" asked Tina. Marco replied, "I can't see anyone." "Well, I don't need anyone to drive me. I ride on my own. I'm so talented, you see." A voice came from the roller coaster ride. Devin held his heart, and all of them looked at him with a big smile. "Your adventure has just begun, kids. Now hop onto the ride. Long way to go. I am not used to waiting for others," the roller coaster ride said. They all sat in the roller coaster ride as it started to run across the factory. "This is like a dream. It's so beautiful," Marco said as they crossed various kinds of candy making machines. "So, this is Mr. Tim, and he makes orange candies," the roller coaster ride said as they crossed Mr. Tim. "Hello, kids," Mr. Tim replied as he waved at them. The roller coaster ride then said, "And here is the chocolate section. We make chocolate candies here." The roller coaster ride kept telling them about the factory. They all looked with shining eyes. As they were riding across, all the candy makers said hello to them. "Hello, you look like naughty kids," one of them said. The other asked, "Do you have something to eat, little ones? I'm hungry." Boom! Suddenly, the roller coaster ride stopped with a bang. All four of them felt a bang. They fell within a moment, but held their seats tightly, now hanging on to the ride. What was that? Now only God can save us, Devin said as he started to cry. "This was scary," Tina said, looking at them. "Oh, this old track cracks up every time," the roller coaster ride said. But soon something magical happened. A staircase appeared below them. "Climb down, you kids," said the roller coaster ride as they all climbed down and reached the ground one at a time. "Now stop crying, Devin. We are back on the ground," Sophia said, hugging Devin. Now bend down, kids, and see if something has got stuck in the wheels or if the track has cracked, the roller coaster ride said. Oh, okay, replied Marco. They all bent down to see what was the issue. I can't see anything. Do you see something? Tina asked them. Dear roller coaster ride, we cannot find any such thing. What to do now? Sophia asked when they all could not find anything. Check again, kids. You'll find something, the roller coaster ride said. Marco bent down again and saw that the track had cracked at a point. Yes, the track has cracked from here, he said, pointing out at the crack. How many times I have told the owner of this factory to get the track fixed, but she doesn't listen to me, said the roller coaster ride as a small cave appeared on the left side of the track. Kids, hop off and sit in this cave till I get this repaired. The roller coaster ride added as the small cave formed there. All four of them went inside the cave and started to explore it. Seeing a cave from inside for the first time, said Sophia excitedly. This is interesting, added Tina. Devin then asked, but how will the roller coaster ride get the track repaired? Hey, how is your heart now? Replied Marco as all of them laughed. Devin grinned and all of them hugged. The kids sat inside the cave and saw the track repair itself. This is magical, said Sophia with shining eyes. Now climb the staircase and hop onto your seats, kids. We have to finish this ride. I have to go to my home also, the roller coaster ride said. All four of them climbed the staircase and sat on their seats. They completed the ride and came to the end of the track. Hop off, kids. I have done my job, said the roller coaster ride as the seat doors opened and they got down on the ground. Thank you, dear roller coaster ride. It was an amazing ride, once in a lifetime experience, said Sophia as the rest three of them added. Yes, dear roller coaster. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Here, take this return gift with you. Take care, the roller coaster ride said as packets of candies appeared in their hands, and the roller coaster ride went away before they could say anything. All of them ran towards the pink stairs, climbed up, and saw that the storm had finished. I still don't believe that we sat in a roller coaster ride in a candy factory, Sophia said as all four of them were on the way to their homes. The next day, during the candy making class, a small screen appeared in front of the whole class on the wall, and their whole adventure played on that screen. Miss Candy and all the kids looked at it surprisingly. This is crazy, said one of the kids. You kids had an amazing adventure. Now, all four of you share your experiences with us, said Miss Candy as all of them sat down in a circle. Miss Candy, do you know who is the owner of this factory? The track needs to be fixed, said Devin looking at Miss Candy. It will be done by tomorrow. Okay, sweetie? Said Miss Candy with a big smile. All the kids looked at each other confused. Well, don't be confused, dear kids. I'm the owner of this candy factory. My soul is always present in this candy hut. Everything functions under my guidance. So, how could I have let anything happen to my students? Miss Candy said as all the kids smiled, jumped, and went and hugged her. But I missed it, one of the kids said sadly. No, sweetie, I'll take you all for the ride in the candy factory. This is my promise. Just make sure that you don't tell anyone else about it, Miss Candy said, looking at all of them lovingly. Done! Yippee! All the kids said as they cheered with joy and the sky started to get dark. The moon shined brightly, and all of them held each other's hands and returned back to their homes. Miss Candy stood at the door of the candy hut and waited till the kids disappeared from her sight, and she locked the door of the hut. I cannot imagine my life without my students, she whispered to herself as she locked the door, kept the keys in her bag, and walked towards her home, looking at the stars and the moon. This beautiful story ended with an important point which we should all learn and follow. That is, we should respect our teachers just like we respect our parents. And our teachers love us a lot and they think of our good at all times. So, dear children, make sure that you respect your teachers and love them because they know what is right for you. Bye, dear children. I'll catch you up with the next story. Till then, take care and have a good time. Bye.